Hello everybody and welcome back to Us Likes, Us Buys, and A Dies movie reviews. My name is Paul, and if you've been following me on my other channels and here, you know here we like to go over horror films that I've seen lately. It's all things related to horror, all that kind of stuff. And so today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite genres, and that is the zombie genre. I have a special place in my heart for the zombies. Now, I just love that genre. I don't know why, but I always have, always do. I love seeing fresh takes on it. I love seeing old takes on it. Now, we always try and aim to answer two questions here at this channel. Number one, did it make me put my phone down? And number two, does it get us likes, us buys, or a dice? The movie rating system for this channel is down in the description box below. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. When an outbreak hits, Aiden barricades himself inside his apartment and starts rationing food. His complex is overrun by infected screamers, and with the world falling apart into chaos, he is left completely alone and fighting for his life. Alright everybody, so this one was one of those things, I'm not gonna lie y'all, I have kind of worn out Amazon Prime, okay? So when I find something that I'm like, okay, there's that. Also, the zombie thing, like I said, I love zombie movies. They can almost be like really, really bad cheesy, and I'm still gonna like it for the most part. But what I really like about zombie films is, number one, that kind of chaos of everything's closing in, and then also just that idea of like, oh my god, what happens in this scenario? And there's so many different scenarios. And just like in this film where we're seeing like, okay, here's, you know, people living in the city, all this kind of stuff's going on, like that's probably the worst place you could be, right? When we ever see this kind of stuff happen is like in the city. All of a sudden, you know, everybody around you is your worst enemy, right? So one thing that was different about this film is I felt like it was balancing out the, oh my god, here is the claustrophobia that we get from a normal zombie movie, right? Of get away from everybody, you know, it's chaos, 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 all that kind of stuff. And the sense of humanity, or humans are going away. And also the title, We're Alone. So this really focused in on that part for me of, oh my god. So you're stuck in your condo, your apartment, whatever it is this guy's living in. And just that where you can hear everything going on outside. I mean, just what you would think. I'm living in a condo. It has a balcony. I can see this stuff going on, so on and so forth. I only have a finite amount of food, water, this kind of stuff. The world is ending around me. I'm starting to see, oh, now even I can't get the news and this and that, and I can't get a hold of my parents. It focuses in on that isolation, and that's what really drew me into this film. Is I was like, okay, you know, other films have done this and whatnot, but I just felt like they did it well. Now, things that we see that are familiar with the zombie trope, if you will, is, yes, there is that claustrophobia. Eventually he is going to have to try and go out, but it's a focus of the film, but also it's kind of one of those things where we see not everything works out for everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? So like that whole scenario, it feels more realistic, I guess you could say. Now, he runs into, you know, other humans who have lost their sense of humanity, you know, all those kind of things, the claustrophobia, being chased all around, but also he has met a love interest that is across, like in another condo across from him. And so that dynamic of that kind of energy of, I'm falling in love with another human, who knows if we're really in love, but it's another human being, right? This pretty girl, he's a handsome guy, and there's that energy that's going on between them. Obviously he wants to help her, she needs to be saved at some points, he needs to be saved at some point. So you also see that kind of a situation. You also see him entering into almost what you would call a relationship. Like, they do a really good job at investing you into the characters. So that dynamic I really enjoyed about this film. So let's go ahead and just answer a couple of questions. Number one, did it make me put my phone down? Absolutely. Yes, 100% it did. I was invested in the movie, right? Does it get a slice, a spice, or a damn dice? It gets all three on this one, y'all. Because here's the thing. This one, you're going to want to talk about it. You want to engage. And it had the horror aspect of, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just had everything going there. It had like a good storyline, it engaged my attention, and it had the zombie thing going of like, oh my god, they're eating everybody, and da 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 da, that kind of thing. It had a fresh take that I was like, well done, well done. So definitely check this one out. I highly recommend it. Again, it's on Amazon Prime, and it's called Alone. It's a 2020 film. Go see what you think about it. Anyways, that's it. I do appreciate you watching and following me here. Don't forget to check out my other channels in the description below. And until we gather around the old popcorn and the old TV again, I'll see you soon.